Hello and welcome to this episode of Give Voice to Your Vision. I'm so glad you're here. We have lots to cover today. We're going to keep it really short and focused. It's summertime here in the United States. So we're talking today about how more content doesn't necessarily equal more clients, and how you can kickstart your fall revenue by simplifying and streamlining that content to clients' journey. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒚, your visibility mentor and intuitive business strategist, host of this show. And we are going to dive right into our content to keep this super focused for you, to take a lot of value. And yes, now is the time to streamline, focus, and prepare the way for your fall momentum while you go outside and play and have the downtime and restorative time. For those of you here in the summer hemisphere with me, that is so important for your business and your prosperity. So welcome. So there are 3 things you need to do in order to share your big message in the world, reach and serve more people, and create that thriving business that will actually be the most powerful way for you to reach and serve more people. That thriving business is going to be the key to that. So you know what these things are. We need to be seen. We need to be heard. And that means not only do the right people that we are most guided to work with, who are most guided to work with us, see us, hear about us somehow, but then they also need to get what we do and who we are. Our message has to actually land in a way that they can hear it, so that they can say, hey, wait a minute, this sounds good, tell me more. And then ultimately we do want to be hired, although for those of us creating empires of calling and mission, it's a co-creation and a co-creative workspace that we're mostly holding with our clients for coaching, healing, and uplifting others. So that means, translated from seen, heard, and actually having people sign up, means visibility, right? We need to have some visibility. And so right now, and ever increasingly, we have an onslaught of tools and opportunities and AI and a noise flooding into an already noisy space. So visibility can become like yelling into the wind, or it can be completely overwhelming. And so often people feel like they need more visibility, which is the theme of our conversation today in some regards, that more content doesn't equal more clients. Just getting more visible doesn't necessarily mean you're going to create more income and impact in the lives of the people that you're here to serve. And so calling that out right up front, another visibility tool, another visibility platform, more content through the AI magic bots is not necessarily going to get you the result that you want. And it has a shadow. It has a downside. I call it scattershot visibility, or throwing spaghetti at the wall, which we need to do a little bit of in order to see what works. However, if we just try and create more of the same, it's not guaranteed to get us different results, right? Doing the same thing, expecting different results. So yes, you need visibility. A strategic visibility is what I'll plant a seed with you for. And I'll tell you at the end of this training in a few minutes how we can go deep on all of the things we're covering today. If you want to come to a class I'm hosting, no charge next week, I'm going to let you know how to do that. So we've gone be seen, be heard, and then have people sign up, right? So that means visibility, and that visibility, your content needs to somehow turn into potential clients, right? The people who see the stuff, they need to resonate with it, and actually you need to have a pathway for them to turn into potential clients, prospects, leads, yeah? And then the third essential ingredient in this huge impact, revenue, prosperity, serving your heart's desire, your calling, reaching and serving the people you want to reach, is of course sales. It has to turn into clients. So visibility is a way for people to feel you, see you, hear you, get what you help your clients do, and resonate. Your energetic presence is your best business building asset. Resonate with you while also providing a pathway, a bridge for them to go from where they are toward the potential solution that you can offer them. So just to recap, welcome if you're here. This is the Give Voice to Your Vision show. We're doing a real quick training today on how more content doesn't always equal more clients, so that you can pave the way now, even as you go outside to play, for fall momentum, because it is time to do that. Of course, in order to be visible and grow your business and reach and serve many, you want to be seen. You need to be heard, meaning they need to resonate and understand who you are and how you can help, but more importantly, what you can do for them. And then, of course, have a way to actually hire you, sign up to work with you. This translates in business and marketing language into more visibility, but just getting visible doing more doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have more potential clients and actual clients, revenue. Yeah. So we do need visibility. We need strategic visibility. And then that visibility, if it's strategic, has a way to turn into potential clients, right? Have them walk from where they are on the bridge in their challenge, desire, dream, and come that one step toward you in terms of you being someone who can potentially provide a solution or help them go further, faster, for longer lasting, more integrated results, health, well-being, prosperity, and impact. Yeah, whatever they're looking for that you provide. So the visibility needs to turn into somehow leads and prospects. And a lot of us have been told and taught we have to have complicated funnels or more visibility. I need a podcast. I need a YouTube channel. I need more followers. And 10,000 followers is not as good as one client. So the 3 essentials for your fall revenue, to kickstart that fall revenue, first of all, is to dial in how are you being seen and how is that resonating and how does that turn into a potential client. And having that pathway mapped out is going to accelerate everything you do and also leverage everything you've invested in so far in your business, no matter where you are in your business. And then, of course, finally, that all that you are doing in your business wants to, as quickly as possible, go from the beginning of being seen all the way to the investment of having a client sign up, because that's when you know that it works. You've gone through all the steps, you've clarified and elevated your message, you've clarified your offer and your skill at holding conversations and enrolling people. And it can happen very quickly when you focus on those 3 things in the shortest path possible, which is what we do. And we walk you through, I'm going to walk you through in class next week. It's called the Frequency Factor, Unleash Your Frequency Factor Masterclass. All that we do is through aligned visibility, inspired offers, so that you are really growing your business through your energetic presence and the truth of who you are. But we give you a lot of practical strategy. So what does this look like? In our world, in my world, we're going to reverse engineer that journey. We start with your highest transformation offer. I'm going to help you tune into what is your energetic presence frequency factor all about. How does your highest transformation offer actually help you create better content and streamline all you do for better results? And then how you can do some simple business model math. It's not hard math. I'm not a math girl, but numbers are the language of entrepreneurs. So how we're going to do it together on class, some simple business model math so that you can get crystal clear on exactly what you can do now in a sustained, I still get to go outside and play way, to rev up and be ready to hit the ground running or even create early momentum for your fall. So that's going to happen in a free class next week. There's 2 options when you can join us, 2 different time options. Love to have you there. And just making sure I have that link here for you guys. So you can join by jumping into the Frequency Factor Masterclass. I'll come back here after we're done being live and put the links in the 3 places we are live, on LinkedIn, YouTube, and on Facebook. And if you have any questions, I would love to talk to you. What are you focusing on this summer and into fall? What are your big plans for the rest of the year? I promised to offer how you can get crystal clear on the exact moves that will accelerate your revenue this fall. So it does start with that highest transformation offer, articulating the language of your clients so that you can build that bridge and let them take their own steps toward the possibility of working with you. and then have enough implementation support to move through the whole process in real time, to clarify and make the small shifts and tweaks along the way that are going to help you get accelerated results. The simple way to streamline your content so it leads to more calls and clients is by dialing in those core promises that your work help people to have, do, be, have in their language. This is elusive for almost all of us, ongoing at every level of business, having messaging support and fresh eyes to help us really hone and tweak and review and revise and up-level that content as we evolve, as our audience evolves, as the world evolves, is an ongoing part of business growth, no matter where you are in that journey. And so the simple way to streamline it is honing in and dialing in and keeping it simple. Simple, direct implementation is going to help too. And then lastly, how do you decide on your exact next steps to create momentum right now? And that's what I want to walk you through in class. It's a little bit more than we can go into in a quick live, but essentially we'll go through my frequency factor framework. It's 3 simple steps to keep it simple, hone and take the best of what you have already got, all that you've invested in, all that you know, and all the work that you've already done, and put it into a step-by-step speedy implementation process so you can elevate your results and really simplify your busyness to improve your connection, your resonance, your clarity, so that those people that are looking for you, what you bring in just the way that you bring it, have the chance to see you, resonate and engage, and then you know how to invite them to that next step to see if working with you is the best solution for them right now to help them make that decision. So that's what we're going to cover in class. You are invited, cordially invited, to carve out about an hour. There's 2 time options next week to join me for the Unleash Your Frequency Factor Masterclass. I would love to have you there. When you register, I'm going to send you a love note that says, hey, what are you trying to figure out for fall? What are you trying to figure out this summer? Do you want to create a little revenue boost this summer without staying tied to your computer? Send me that little inquiry, what you're working on, and I'm going to provide you a resource right away and help you get even more value from joining us for class. It's a live transmission. We are not sending a replay because the last thing you need is more content in your folder that you got to get to at some point. There's a live, energetic, kinetic transference when we are together in real time. And that's what I'm inviting you to set aside an hour to really look at how you can elevate your results now, pave the way for continued growth through the end of the year by being more you and by streamlining and focusing and elevating what you've already got going. All right. I'll see you on the next Give Voice to Your Vision. Please definitely comment and share this if somebody you know will benefit. And if you have questions, please reach out to me on whatever platform we're in. I would love to make sure you get them answered. And I'll see you next time.